my fellow target individuals, the patriotic Americans who are my friends and viewers of my YouTube channel. Right now, I am at the hospital waiting for my mom to get out of her doctor's appointment. I just ate a short snack to help me stay awake, and some chocolate milk. This is where I'm at. I'm at my state's capital right now, Charleston, West Virginia. Just wanted you to know more about my surroundings. While I wait for my mom to get out her doctor's appointment, that'll probably be an hour to even almost 2 hours long, I'm going to be making this video for you all because it's a different setting and a change of scenery, and that might help me make this YouTube video better. I wasn't able to make a YouTube video for you yesterday because my brother had to come home early. And also, I had to move around and go outside and take care of some stuff because my neck was hurting badly yesterday. Then the day before that, Monday, I had to shock the well up and do laundry and stuff. And all that caused me not to be able to make videos for you yesterday and the day before yesterday because I was too busy or I wasn't feeling good at all. This is a shirt I got from Maha that I'm wearing. I like to wear this shirt. It's very comfortable and it shows who I like and follow and support. Make America healthy again. Maha. I've been watching Thomas Sheridan's videos on YouTube, and he was saying a lot of stuff that I disagree with. He says that extraterrestrials are egregores, and they're not egregores at all. They're not thought form beings. I think that's delusional. The extraterrestrials are their own people. They are people that were created on other planets. They have just as much rights to exist as we do, and they have just as much free will to be good or evil, that just like we do. They are their own self-created universe manifested sentient intelligent life forms, beings, people. They're just made out of different stuff. And I'm a pagan, and I'm sick and tired of pagans thinking that the world revolves around us humans when it does not revolve around us humans. Tornadoes kill us humans because that's what tornadoes do. Not because we make tornadoes kill us. Not because anything is involved, but because nature is a very chaotic and unpredictable thing. But the schizophrenic pagans and Christians want to make everything, when a person gets killed by a tornado or a car accident, that it was the gods that did it, or the God of the Bible, Jehovah, made it happen. Not everything is that way. It's just stupidity and being at the wrong place at the wrong time that makes a lot of death happen and misery. He also said that people who remember their dreams, have paranoid schizophrenia, and hear voices and stuff like that and go crazy. No, they don't. I'm an artist and I remember my dreams, and my dreams help me be more artistic and give me some inspiration. And sometimes they warn me about stuff that I'm doing that I should not be doing in my waking hours. Dreams are meant to be remembered because they're lessons that you need to learn to make your life better. And the reason why dreams do a better job at teaching you shit than what you would think to yourself when you're awake is because your consciousness has biases in it, especially confirmation biases and opinions in it. And your left brain, your logical brain, blocks your emotions from you being able to feel what you actually feel. But when you're asleep and you're in your unconscious and subconscious, and your conscience takes a back seat, a back burner, and everything that is a con about your conscious doesn't get in the way. In your dreams, you can get to feel your emotions on full blast. You get to actually see what your emotions can manifest and be like. Meaning you can witness your own emotional power. You can also have your opinions and confirmation biases not get in the way, where you actually see how you actually feel and think, and how the world is in a symbolic and allegorical way in your dreams is. Because your dreams is a meditative state that your mind goes in when you go into REM sleep while your body's repairing itself. And you need to remember your dreams in order for you to become more multidimensional, extra dimensional, and extra planetary, in order for you to better manifest your God and goddess within, and you can be a better creator and co-creator with your fellow human beings in the universe. That's why you need to remember your dreams, and because they're warning signs and they're going to inspire your creativity as well. Nikola Tesla, Wilhelm Reich, along with history's greatest artists like Leonardo da Vinci, who was also an inventor and a philosopher, Vincent van Gogh, a lot of them got their inspiration from their dreams, and they were able to remember their dreams. And they just painted what they saw and what they saw in their dreams. I actually get inspiration for my jewelry designs and me making jewelry for my dreams. There is one dream that I had years ago that inspired me. It was about a white opal ring that was made out of copper, and then right around the white opal that was an oval shape was a pink ring around it that looked real pretty. And then there was another dream with moldavite and black and white gems around it that made the moldavite look like a green star with white and black rays coming from it. And there was another dream that I had, which was about me painting the Grand Canyon, or a canyon. It was beautiful. painting. Too bad I wasn't able to finish it in my dreams. Then I have dreams that warn me about not living in Florida, because I would have dreams about me drowning in the ocean, drowning from floods or tidal waves and sometimes tsunamis, and me dying from hurricanes, tornadoes, and lightning hitting me and killing me. I would have these dreams whenever I was a teenager, which is when my mom asked us if we want to move back there to Florida. I said no because I was having these dreams. My first cuss word that I uttered was fuck you, and I said fuck you to Katrina. I said fuck you Katrina, fuck you to the hurricane, because it was scaring me when I was living down in Florida. And my tsunami dreams sometimes get really weird, because the tsunami not only destroys me, it destroys the majority of the world in an apocalyptic Noah-like flood, where it made my mountains of West Virginia and other mountain ranges into islands, because that's how far the sea level rose, and it made the Statue of Liberty look like a giant taking a swim. How apocalyptic it is. A few days ago, the other day, I woke up with a weird dream of me holding on to some bars that were about 10 feet deep in a mountainside, and holding on to these bars with handles on them on the mountainside, and about 15 to 12 feet down from me was a beach. And I saw the beach, and then I saw a 20 or 25 feet tsunami coming at me in the mountain, and the beach got swallowed up by the tsunami, and then the tsunami eventually got onto me and beat me into the mountainside. And when that happened, my head was hitting the mountainside like this when the tsunami was heading into me in the mountain. Then a few minutes or seconds afterwards, because the time works differently in the dream realm. Dreams time works differently. It might have been time speeded up. The tsunami went away because it already touched land and touched me. Then when I saw on the back of my back was the ocean was on to my backside. The ocean rose up, and it was still high because evidently parts of the tsunami were touching the island or part of the continent that I was on, and swallowing everything up that was below me. And I was in deep water instead of being on a mountain, on a cliff, holding onto the mountain with these handlebars that were in the mountain. I don't know why that they were in the mountain. Maybe they were ways that people would have gone up on the mountain in the dream, like mountain climbers, or they were safety devices for people not to plummet to their deaths, because this was very high up. Where I was about 15 to 20 feet above sea level and 20 feet or 15 feet up this 25, maybe even 30-ish feet mountain that was above sea level. And the tsunami made the ocean rise to the point that I was in the water after it was done bashing into me on the side of the mountain. And then I saw how deep the water was in back of me and how dark it was. And I was getting freaked out by this dream that it woke me up. And I had other dreams like this. I had dreams that my house was like a boat and that it was above an ocean or lake that was 20 to 30 or 40 feet deep. And that I was swimming in the water around my house. And it was very deep water. And it felt like I was a mermaid, but without the tail, because of how much I was in the water. I have all kinds of dreams about me being in the damn water, about me being in the ocean, or a large lake. Then there's some weird dreams where gravity goes up instead of down, and I fall to the sky, which freaks me out. It's like the sky is the ocean and I'm falling in the ocean, but instead of the ocean, it's the blue sky. I don't know why I have dreams of gravity going up and down, because that is very inverted to reality. Gravity always goes down because planet Earth wants everything on it. And planet Earth is the one that causes gravity, because magnetism, the magnetic field of planet Earth, determines the gravity. And you can tell this because magnets and magnetism is used in anti-gravity spacecraft and anti-gravity this and that. And you can use magnets to move things around in general. And when you can move things around with something, that something is actually manipulating gravity to manipulate that object into going that direction. Meaning you have to manipulate gravity in order to make gravity move that object any place. And that also goes with anything. If you see how I'm moving my hands right now? When I'm moving my hands, I'm actually manipulating gravity with my hands. I am making my hands go up, and that means that gravity is making my hands go up too. I'm going down, means gravity is making my hands go down, because the things that are in my hands, the kinetic energy and the energy in general in my hands is already making an anti-gravity maneuver to some degree, because my hands can now move and go against gravity, and that gravity isn't doing like what my hand's doing right now, forcing my hand to stay in place or stay right there. It's not being a weight holding me down. And I used to be very freaked out and tripped out by these rings of gravity flipping and going up instead of down, because I knew that it wasn't real and that this dream that I was having was kind of loony. Because science would say that gravity would never do that, but it's still very horrible to even fall in any direction up or down or sideways. And it's especially bad to fall anywhere because they can kill you. I'm just thinking that maybe the gravity going up might be an MK Ultra tactic that my perps gang stalkers have done to me. That they have put these dreams of gravity going up instead of down into me. They would use my dreams against me that I don't like, especially the perplexing ones where gravity flipped up. That they would make me feel like I was going to fall to the sky whenever I was on top of mountains and I was in open spaces like a large field. That they'll make me think that I'm about to go and flip up and fall into the sky. I don't know why they did that. That just makes me not even want to remember my dreams. They're going to use my dreams, even my nightmares, against me. And usually the dreams that I'll remember the most are my nightmares, because my nightmares are the ones that warn me the most of things. I think the reason why I have lunatic, perplexing dreams of gravity being flipped and me falling to the sky is to make me realize that a lot of things in the world is very inverted and perverted when it comes to what human beings think and do. That it goes against natural law, as if things are going upside down or the sky is falling. I think that they ultimately tell me that the world's such a bad place that it's better just to fall into the sky anyways, because the sky represents the fourth dimension, the astral spirit world, heaven, where everything is perfect and true. But down here, where you have free will and where evil reigns supreme in many cases, not everything is true, and a lot of things are perverted. Not everything is good as the way it should be. And I think that maybe the gravity making me fall to the sky is telling me that I'm going to ascend or transcend the inverted, perverted nature of the world, as if gravity is making me ascend to heaven. Even if I don't want to ascend to heaven. Maybe it's showing me that I need and I must ascend to heaven, just like gravity would flip upside down and send me to the sky instead of making me descend to the ground, because it's better for everybody and I for me to go to heaven, for me to ascend to a higher state of consciousness, to a higher plane, to even get a higher standing of living than most folks, to become like a millionaire or become like a dictator, queen, or president of the United States of America. That I need to be higher and above others because it's better for everybody and I if I was higher up, both metaphorically and literally, because I am an air sign. I'm an Aquarius, and we Aquariuses, due to the fact that we're air signs, we do better and we function better when we are in a state of air superiority, when we're in higher places than others, because then we can use our higher places to get a better vision of the world, to observe the world from a more higher and grander level. And I think that my humble nature and me being a hillbilly and redneck keeps me from ascending to a higher level of whatever consciousness, status in society, whatever these dreams are telling me that I need to do. To the point it's like I'm afraid of gravity making me fall to the sky, like I'm literally afraid of a force of nature forcing me upwards. Like I'm afraid of nature making me ascend to a higher vantage point in life than other people, because I feel very humble And I feel like my comfort zone is on mountains and in mountains on the ground and stuff like that. I like to be grounded. But maybe I think that these dreams are telling me that I'm too grounded and I don't take enough rest for myself and others. I'm not courageous enough. And I also have some stress and anxiety and nervousness about obtaining things that I want to obtain because I'm afraid that it's going to cause negative effects for myself and others, even though obtaining them will be more positive than negative, and that is just me with my apprehensive and overly cautious mind inside of me, preventing me from doing that. And it's probably part of the mind control, MK Ultra, EEG, heterodynes, effect, telepathy, remote neural monitoring, manipulation, V2K, direct energy weapons, by my perps handlers, or what I call my mind hackers. Doing this to me over the years is making me afraid of getting into a better situation in my life. And I kind of struggle with that because they're talking down to me. I've been talked down to by others. Other people say things that are contradictory and with hypocrisy, that it causes me to be nervous around them. People gaslight me about reality as well. And then Thomas Sheridan would also say, this pagan man from Ireland, he would also say that I would be like a neophyte and I'm fighting for others that I shouldn't be, and I'm woke, and that the reason why I'm being attacked and with these weapons, that I'm being attacked by these people, is because I did something wrong that would warrant people putting negative thoughts in my head with the V2K spec, telepathy, monitoring, manipulation technology, and that I went against natural law or something against the gods or nature in any way, shape, or form, and that I was actually cursing people and I was messing with things that I didn't completely understand. But I tell him that I am not a criminal. Okay, I'm not a fucking criminal. I do know what is what in reality. I know what wrong and right is. I know about things. I'm very educated and self-educated, not indoctrinated, and logical. I did nothing wrong to any innocent, helpless person at all. I never stolen from somebody. I never murdered somebody. I never lied to somebody out of malice. I don't know how he thinks about lying, though. He may say lying's a good thing if you're doing it to protect yourself and not give your personal information out to people, common sense kind of things. But that's not an evil thing. You're just doing that to protect yourself from people exploiting you. That's good. That's what Thomas Sheridan would say and pagans would say, the occult, that witchcraft and magic is done occultly hidden, because that's how you protect yourself, is to keep some things that you need to protect yourself hidden from others. I have to go use a restroom. I'm going to end this video, and I'm going to start a part 2 video. I need to ask my mom or go explore the hospital to find their bathrooms. Be right back, or in a few minutes, depending on how hard the bathrooms are to find and if I can get a hold of my mom.